As you know, for over 2 decades, I've championed the direct loan program as the most efficient, stable, and cost-effective federal student loan program. It's been a pleasure to work with you, Mr. Chairman, on this issue over the years, and the move to 100% direct lending marks an important step forward for students, parents, and for taxpayers. It's my hope that in the future we can implement the final stage of transforming our federal student loan program by allowing students to repay their loans on an income contingent basis through the income tax withholding system. In contrast to what you'll hear from many today, currently we have 2 federal student loan programs that provide the exact same student loans to borrowers. The Federal Family Education Loan Program is a federal program which uses private capital to fund student loans but receives a federal subsidy to ensure a guaranteed rate of return. The federal government also provides a guarantee on these loans. Thus, if a student defaults, taxpayers are on the hook, not the private lender. By moving to 100% direct lending, we're not nationalizing the federal student loan program. Rather, we are eliminating the federal loan program that has been fraught with scandal, is an unreliable source of funds, and costs billions more for taxpayers. Originating all new loans through the direct loan program will ensure that students and parents have a stable and reliable source of funding for student loans. Borrowers will continue to benefit from private sector customer service, only this will be achieved, as it always has been in the direct loan program, through a competitive bidding process which would allow the U.S. Department of Education to select private servicers based on how well they serve borrowers, provide financial education, and prevent loan defaults. This is an important change from the perverse incentives that currently exist in FEL, which actually provide a financial incentive to collect on defaulted loans rather than preventing them. According to CBO, eliminating the FEL program and moving to 100% direct lending will result in nearly $87 billion in savings. For years, these savings have lined the pockets of lenders and guarantee agencies at the expense of students and taxpayers. However, now these savings will be redirected to help students graduate with less debt and make college more affordable. Furthermore, taxpayers will benefit because this bill directs $10 billion of the savings toward deficit reduction. While I'm happy the chairman recognizes the importance of directing a portion of the savings to deficit reduction, I would have preferred and have long advocated for more savings being directed toward deficit reduction instead of used to create and expand several programs, including school construction. Furthermore, Mr. Chairman, I hope we can work together before floor consideration to ensure greater accountability and cost effectiveness in the servicing contracts for the nonprofits. I know some of my colleagues are concerned that the transition to direct lending will be burdensome for schools, but the National Association of Student Financial Aid Administrators just released a survey of institutions that recently moved to direct lending. 73% of these institutions reported that the switch to direct lending was easier than they thought. Only 4% said it was more difficult. 61% said the burden of administering the direct loan program was less than the FEL program, and 24% said it was the same. 84% said they neither had to increase nor decrease the number of staff to administer the direct loan program. Mr. Chairman, although it appears that the schools are reporting a smooth transition to the direct loan program, it's important that we continue to monitor the transition to ensure the Department of Education is addressing any problems encountered by schools. Finally, today's legislation creates a new community college grant program that aims to strengthen community colleges in order to better prepare our workers for the jobs of the future. I believe Wisconsin has long served as a model in this area for both our technical school system and the University of Wisconsin two-year colleges provide valuable yet direct roles in addressing the workforce and educational needs of the state. Mr. Chairman, while it appears that both of these types of institutions would be eligible for funding under this program, I ask your assistance in clarifying the language before floor consideration to ensure their eligibility. Let me conclude by again noting the great achievement and importance of moving this bill forward today. We are not favoring government over the private market. Rather, we are eliminating the federal guaranteed loan program, which for years has been a gravy train for lenders and guarantee agencies, and moving to the direct loan program, which is structured in the interest of students and of taxpayers.